Happy truck full of gas. There we go. Hello, hello. I just treated myself to a lovely sushi lunch. That shit was cheaper than the place that I normally go to for lunch or dinner where I live. Crazy. I pigged out. I had two dragon rolls, which is like eel, shrimp or something and other things. And then I had unagi, 2 pieces of just eel. And then I got this. They have these, like, it's like a sushi on a conveyor belt. And so I was eyeballing it to see what kind of desserts they have, because you know me, I have to have something sweet after I eat. It's just like I can't not, you know. It was actually a bit too much, I think, for a serving when you're full and you're just like, I need dessert or something sweet. I think it was a bit much, but it was really good. It was some kind of like coffee pudding thing. Ugh, I hate these little hairs. Go away. No, so I'm not feeling very good still. But so I'm just trying to like make myself feel better, you know? So that's why I put makeup on today. I was just like, you know, you should I took a shower, like a bath yesterday, and I scrubbed myself, and then I slathered myself in lotions last night, and I like washed my hair. And so I was like, you know what? You're all clean. You should put on makeup and go treat yourself to lunch. I've been half considering going and getting a pedicure, to be quite honest. Just checking to see if there's a nail place right here. I'm considering going to get a pedicure, and yeah, I just want to do something nice for myself. I'm really tired though. I actually was like, man, why didn't you just take a nap? Should have taken. Trying to decide what I want to do. I guess I'll go to the grocery store. I'm having chest pains. No, no hot date. I've been having chest pain, and my watch has been telling me that I've been having, like when I'm having the weird feeling and I like check my heart rate, I have the EKG monitor on my watch. It says that I'm in, usually it'll say sinus rhythm, you know, normal sinus rhythm, whatever. But the last few times that I've been not feeling so hot and I check my watch, it says atrial fibrillation. So, like, I knew something was going on though before that even happened. Because when I went to my doctor like 2 weeks ago, I told her I was like, I got an appointment for a cardiologist because of what happened a couple months ago when my heart literally did a flip in its chest. And then one day, I think I had a mini stroke when I was driving down the road at one point, because like all of a sudden like my lips started tingling and going like super numb, and like it was just really weird, and I had this like really weird sensation go over my body. I've never felt that in my entire life, never. And about 4 days, 2 days, 3 days before that, this has already been like 6 months since that happened, but like about 4 days before that happened, while I was driving, and I was laying in bed about to go to sleep, and my heart, it felt like my heart literally went bloop bloop, like it felt like bloop bloop. If you ever been pregnant, it like literally felt like the like beginning, when you're maybe like early on and you're just really moved. It felt like that, but in my chest. It literally felt like it did a somersault. It was the most weird, like a slimy, wet, moist organ, literally, like that's what it felt like inside my chest. It was very scary. And then my heart started beating so fast that I didn't know what to do. Like I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? What's going on right now? And so I woke up Elliot, and I had Elliot try to go get Adam, but Adam, his girlfriend, that girl was there at the time. He was dating that girl, Angie. And so Angie was there, but she was like fucking, she was a bit of a drunk, just like 24, like she was a drunk, kind of a sloppy drunk. She'd like shit in places in the yard, and like she was gross. And anyway, so she came over drunk as piss, fucking stumbling, and just like she grabbed me and was like holding me tight and like, I got you, Heather, it's okay. And I was like, dude, I need you to get off me. I think I'm fucking having a literal heart. I'm not like, she's trying to tell me about her life, and I'm just like, okay, Heather, you're not allowed to have a heart attack. You just need to get this woman the fuck out of your room right now. So I had to like fight, like I had to stop dying so that I could just get rid of her. And then by that time I was like, well, I'm not going to call the ambulance now. So I didn't, but it was pretty scary. I almost called the ambulance. I literally woke up Elliot from a sleep. So I was very scared. I would never wake him up unless it was a seriously emergency. But I felt better after, I had to like put on my like a big adult pants to keep Elliot away from the drunk. But yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to get it checked out. Well, I mean, I told my doctor, and she got me in with a cardiologist. The only problem is the cardiologist appointment's not till fucking like September or something. Like, it's not like happening soon. So if I can't fucking function without having issues and being in fear, I'm gonna just go to the emergency room, you know what I mean? But oh my God, I can't press my gas pedal right now. There we go. I don't want this guy to think I'm trying to lunge at him. My gas pedal, something keeps going wrong. It keeps sticking. Like the first couple times I press it after. Come on, truck, bro. Anyways, it sticks when I first start driving for a little while. Good God, that's the biggest fucking thing I've ever driven over. So I got my live streaming on the Tiki-Taki machine. And so I have been popping over there while I scream at my job. I got my Ray-Bans and my flippy floppies. Oh, sorry. I just don't trust you because you didn't look like you were actually going to fucking turn. You were going off like that. Right, where am I at? Wayne's World, Wayne's World, party time. Excellent. It's Friday. Did I not shut my car door or something? Oh, my windows are up. Now my door's open. Forgot my windows were down a little bit. Oh yeah, I meant to turn the live stream off before I started driving. Man, it's really pretty out here. Man, that freaking restaurant was so good. I don't know why. I think I saw a YouTube video or something, or maybe it was a TikTok. Someone was talking about eel. Maybe, yeah, it was like a YouTube short of the Japanese that shit, and it was the lady had eel, and she had like 6 strips of eel, and she was like holding it with this it looked like this, and she was just flipping them, coating them in this fucking sauce, and I was just like, damn, you know what? That shit looks fire. I'm craving it, so I wanted me some fatty eel meats, and I got it, and it was so good. Did you know that they have discovered that many different species of eel that we have documented is actually just one kind of eel in a specific life stage? Throughout their life, they change so much. It's not all eels, but it's a bunch of them, like glass eels or something. It's actually just like babies. See, it'd be nice to get a house out here, but I wouldn't want to live so close to my neighbors. But man, it would be really nice to live out there. These apartments for sale or how? Nice area. It's not. It's like starting to develop, so I want to get a house out here, so in the area that's less developed, and then city will start to come fill in the areas around you. What is this? Should I turn here? Yep. So glad I started paying the fuck attention for a second there. Oh, I have the green light. How about that? Oh, so glad I just looked. I would have stopped. Instead of I would have had to double back 20 blocks. I've done it so many times. I almost finished my little shirt I'm crocheting. Oh god. Crocheting like one of the flower of life design in the chest. Man, how lucky am I? I just happened to fucking remember, and now here I am, right here where I needed to be. Or you have a red light? Okay. Look at me, just like driving around all this area without fucking GPS or anything. Just like know where it is and stuff. I don't have a stop sign. Just because you do doesn't mean everyone does. Did you? Ah, it's a half. Damn it. Little Kirby guy got me. Don't hit a car, don't hit a car, don't hit a car. That's better. There's no concrete centers over here. Am I in like two spots or something? Nope. Like a glove. All right. Oh, hi, Wes. Y'all, Wes Does It is a really good YouTuber. He's like really starting to take off. You guys should go follow him. If you like my content, you'll love his content because he like knows what he's doing. Whereas I am a mere grunt worker who just does what she's told. He's a tradesman. Okay. You, the lady who likes ladies. I think women are beautiful. I think women are awesome when they are not fooled by society and what society tells you is cool, and so they're not like leading with their sexuality. They're productive and capable and competent, but understand that men and women both have a purpose, and we're both so very necessary to the flow of life and the circle of it all. Can't have one without the other. Equal but different. All that I can do anything, you can do better stuff is for the retards trying to gain bonus points on the internet for being the most retarded. All right, so what are we gonna get? I'm gonna get stuff, I guess. I'm not dating anybody, man or woman. I'm alone because I want to be. I ain't got no time for all that bullshit. I value my peace entirely too much these days. I used to be the kind of girl who would just like bounce from one dude to the next, and was always trying. I like literally didn't know who I was or like what I liked or because I was always just doing whatever the boyfriend of the flavor of the month was doing. So about 4 years ago, I realized that that was stupid and how dumb I was being. So I decided I wasn't going to do that shit anymore, but didn't. I haven't had sex in 4 years. I haven't dated anyone in 4 years, and you know what? I'm just fine with that. Yeah, well, so listen, honestly, that's why my husband and I are buying a house together, my ex-husband, because I don't want to date. He doesn't want to date, but neither of us want to, well, I'm sure he would want to, if it really came down to it, he'd probably want to get back together with me. And if he wasn't drinking and stuff, I might consider it, but can't do it. I like my peace too much, like I said, but we're going to buy a house together because we're just not interested in meeting anyone else. But man, we sure do. We need a team around the boy. We're best friends, so why not, make it so that Elliot is getting the best of both worlds. I'm going to have to walk to the whole other side of the store and go get a cart. Did I lock my car? I can't even begin to tell you how many times uh, a day, a week, whatever, that I forget to lock my car and I walk away. And I have to walk back outside to go and lock it back up. Look at Birdie. Oh, look at that. Carts just magically appeared. My hero. I always get this cart without handles. All right. Didn't have to walk all the way across the store. See, God has my back. What do I need? Deodorant. I got that from the dollar store. I don't want to go to. Oh, I already drove all the way back over here. Kind of want to go to Sephora, and I think I want to buy myself some kind of spray that smells good. That you could just like on yourself. You know, one of those kinds. I think I want to do that. I don't want to get one of those body sprays though that is just like alcohol-y smelling. So I was gonna go and I was gonna look to see they have these. It starts with a K. I can't remember the name of it now, but it's a spray for your hair, and it smells good. Can I bring my cart in there? Okay, cool. Excuse me. Okay, smelly good stuff. I think this is exactly what I don't want. Yes. Pick up. They have weave supplies at Walmart. That's interesting. I like my tattoo. It's a asshole repellent and an idiot detector. Anytime someone is the type of person that I just really don't want anything to do with, shallow, judgmental, etc., they zoom in right on my tattoos or my dreadlocks. And it saves me a lot of headache because I'm just nice to everybody and friendly and kind and generous to everybody. And I'd rather not be kind and generous, especially generous, to people who are just going to do me harm their first opportunity. You know what I mean? So it has proven to be quite
quite beneficial. I love it. Oh, look, there's all the smelly good stuff. Okay, behind the registrar. Hmm. Okay. Eh. Oh, this is literally what I want. Salted caramel, vanilla, dragon fruit, cherry blossom, patchouli. Oh, come on. Gross. Maybe vanilla. Wish you could smell it through the bottle. We'll try this one and see how it goes. I'm not really a fan of patchouli. Yes.
You want to back with us or no? Or just the receipt taped on?
Yeah, just the receipt taped on top would be cool. I left 99% of my money in the car. How fun. That's really the only thing I need anyways.
Thank you for two.
Thank you.
Okay, have a good day.
Cat food. Wonder. Oh, no. No, no. Something smaller will go in there. Oh, yes. Oh, they have the lip scrubs. I've been really spoiling myself after the shower lately. I do love the rose water. So, let's see if that fits. Look at that.
Like that, lava.
Oh, I should get the. Sorry, let's find here. Do they have it in this aisle? Bloomy. Yeah, but it's behind a thingy. It looks like. Yeah, it's behind the register lady thing, and I'm not gonna deal. I will use what I got right now. Right behind you. Right behind you, sorry. Just breaking stuff away. That lady did that to me in the other aisle, too. Same lady. Her world, we're all just living in it. Just side characters for her play. I lost my car, right? Yes. I have to go back for it. You don't need any more yarn. But you don't have black. I don't think they're going to have the texture that I like. Yeah. Mm-mm. Every little thing that you say or do, I'm hung up on you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So slowly. You don't need boots, Heather. You need cat food. These are her favorite. On you. Should last me fucking 2 days. Goddamn dollars. What day of the month is it? Time goes so slowly. I don't think I have enough cash to get anything else that requires cash. Ooh, there's a man around here just working on something. It smells good. All right. I don't have any room in the refrigerator. I don't have any room in the freezer. I have a little bit of room in the freezer. Should get more of those Uncrustables. They seem to go over pretty well with myself. I should also get milk. I drank my milk in literally 2 cups. 2 red solo cups. And it was gone. What else did I say? Milk and what? Oh, yeah. Uncrustables. Frozen bread. I need liquid IV. Wish I could buy dessert. Frozen dessert things. But by the time I get home, it will be thawed out and no longer viable. Ah, they've got peanut butter and honey. Oh, they have a Walmart brand, no crust sandwiches, and they're quite a bit cheaper. Let's try them. Freezer is working on overtime. Everything I'm getting is red. I don't want anything that I have to cook. Nothing that I have to take. Look at microwave meals for my job. I didn't do that. Let me get some like microwave meals for work. Frozen meals don't look great. You just need a bunch of charcuterie. Get supplies for charcuterie. Liquid IV. You want to get any kind of smelly good stuff for the house? No. Here's flavored water. Let's see. They don't have buoy in the grocery store yet. I'm not interested in buying it. They're all about the same price. Okay. Yes, I will get. Spot. There we go. Golden cherry. My favorite. Feels like something's crawling in my sinus. I'll have to go back for crackers. Backers for crackers. Sorry. Ooh, they have the Rainier cherries. Okay. They are all beat up. Rainier cherries. So we have our fruit component. Now we need our cheese and sliced meat component. Really like the Dubliner. Maybe I should do the reserve. Yeah. Super sharp cheddar. Parmesan. Are these like bite-sized parmesans?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll do it for.
I'll get two of those.
Yeah,
Parmesan, ready to go. So I'll do some charcuterie trio. Perfection. And now I need crackers. And now I have food for the week. Do some special crackers. So we're going to space for the crackers. Usually they have the crackers close. There are kids running around the store. If that was my kid, I would make him stop doing that shit. I think I have honey at home, but I think I'm gonna grab some honey for my charcuterie. Yay! Raw, unfiltered. I wish I had honeycombs. I don't have any honeycombs. Crackers. Crackers. Where the crackers? I was a cracker. Where would I hide? Getting to the end of the road here, another drain. Ah, cracker. I really want those, like, thank you so much. Oh. Milton's, that's what I want. Assorted entertainment crackers. These are like the Miltons, but they're smaller. Vegetable, sesame, rosemary, and cracked wheat. Oh yeah. Perfection. Perfect and delicious. Right behind you. And I think I have enough sweet stuff at home. These are soft. Oh. Okay, I think I have everything I need. Cat food. What else did I say to myself? Like, oh, Heather, you should get that at the store. There's this really pretty knit dress at Walmart that's like pink and blue or something like that. And I see it a lot. Every time I see it, it's not in my size. So I say to myself, if you see it and it's in your size, you can buy it. Stop looking because you don't have money for it. Shout. Next door. Card payments only. Oh no. Looked at my cart to make sure I had 15 items or less. It's there. Oh, I have a hemorrhoid and it sucks. I've never had a hemorrhoid before in my entire life. And I'm not quite sure how to feel about it. Just one, right? Can I get some help? It beeped twice. It booped twice on accident. I just want one removed. Thank you. They can do it from their phones. How cool is that? Okay, that's everything. Oh my goodness. How am I supposed to get to this? How? How is it $78? That cat food is supposed to be $8. That's $20. The liquid IV. Oh, can I get some help? I don't quite understand why it's so much. For the so I did the pay 20. I'm sorry, never mind. I'm mental. I thought it said pay $78, and it says pay 24, and I can do that. Oh, good. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. Oh, Heather. Yeah. So I was like, wait a minute, 74. It took off 78. That's right. Okay. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay. I'm just a little dyslexic. Don't mind me. Oh, me too. What do they want?
Probably you have the second one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good one. Okay. Why won't you take my $20 bill? Why won't you take my $20 bill? Because it's taped down the middle. There's tape down the middle of it. I'm gonna have to take it to the bank and swap it out. Thank God I had another one. So I was really counting on that. Not having to go back to the car to go get my cash. Alrighty then, we are done. And with only 1 penny to spare. All right. Yeah, you too. I hope your day goes up from here, you know? Oh yeah, so it is gonna. Good stuff. She gets to go home very soon, she said. 20 minutes. Who would have thought all it takes is a little bit of eyeliner and a little bit of lipstick? I just walked by a guy whose zipper was totally down, and I'm pretty sure his dick was hanging out. I'm scared to turn around and look. No, stop running away! Garbage flying all over the floor here. It's about to get really bumpy. They do this on purpose. They make the parking lot literally made out of fucking rock. Like the lumpiest tarmac, whatever you what's it called? Asphalt. Oh, poor part. Anyways, they make it this lumpy ass strip so that if you try to steal, you can't like go fast when you're going good. You can only chug along. That's great. Sir, that's my plan here. I'm gonna park all the way out here. Some dude comes and parks next to me and parks so close that I can't get in my passenger door. Drives that fucking car. I guess it's not so bad, just being bitchy. Oh. Oh, I lost some of my cherries. Smell this stuff. Pretty exciting. Oh, God. Concrete shit is amazing in the past. Aw, I should have gone too. Only 1,000 fucking degrees in here. I didn't like the sound of that. That's pretty good. Doable. Pee. I'm really gonna have to pee by the time I get home. I already have to pee. But I can't be bothered. Oh, my back.
Epstein PR crisis nightmare is happening right now when good people are walking off the job. Dan Bongino, according to multiple reports, has left the FBI. For good? Has he resigned? We're not sure. But he's out of the building today. I can explain why. The reason why is the truth time capsule of the internet. It is a cruel mistress. We know this because so many of our shows' clips are going viral because we've been asking about this question for years, and we're not embarrassed about it at all because we're proud that we've always been seeking truth on the Epstein question. We've asked very powerful people about it. Some of the clips have gone viral because, well, we haven't gotten anything from people like Cash Patel. Promised we would. Simple. Because of who's on that list, put on your big boy pants. Let us know who the predators are. Says Cash Patel on our show in 2023. That's one's gone viral. Pam Bondi grinning with Sean Hannity saying, up next with Sean Hannity to talk about Epstein. From 2019. I wonder what she said. So awkward. Somerset. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody who's probably the most online of anybody in federal law enforcement is Dan Bongino. And Dan Bongino was on Tim Pool's show. Dan Bongino, of course, walked out of the FBI today. I'll cover that report in a second. But we want to take you through why that probably happened. And we know why. Dan explains here, kind of the key to everything, this clip. He explains what Epstein really was and what he believes. We'll see how this clip aged.
About a year and a half after that, I'm in a green room at Fox, and I'm not going to say who because they didn't give me permission to share it, but the show is a story, but I know they are. It says, you know, Epstein's an intelligence asset for people in the Middle East, right? I'm like, no, I didn't know that. I'm like, you sure of that? Person, let's say, is like, I'm absolutely sure of that. That he's either a witting or unwitting asset, intelligence asset, meaning his plane and that island, the cameras, there's a big assumption out there that these videotapes were exclusively in the custody of Epstein. That's a huge...
Yeah, I know.
The reason I want this story to go away is because there's an assumption like...
I wanted to check to see if he was right behind me or if he was like going in a different direction or what. Or going straight to the bathroom.
That's why this blackmail story makes so much sense. Which Middle Eastern countries they are, I don't know, but this person who's a very, very good reporter, I mean, aces, right? Swore Epstein was either a witting or unwitting intelligence asset, and they may have had his plane wired up, and they're the ones who have all this stuff. So the point is, to sum it up, how do you know some of these countries
thanks
are
here for last.
power players who are making the same
Appreciate that.
want this video.
All it takes is a little mascara and a little lipstick. Polish this here turd right up.
The findings, in fact, the findings sort of...
I'm secure in myself, which is why I don't mind not looking polished on the internet.
Other foreign nations may have this intelligence, may have data, this network, may humiliate
Hello there, Miss.
It seems like a massive cover-up because of how it is.
Stuck.
What Dan's saying there, I mean, it's to believe entirely. And is that what Dan found out to be true? Sure as hell.
Oh, we couldn't do it again.
Another clip that's going viral with Dan Bongino's one from his show where he says, don't forget about Epstein.
Listen, that Jeffrey Epstein story is a big deal. Please do not let that story go. Keep your eye on it. Catherine Rumler, a bunch of you. We need to keep the heat on this case, folks. There are a lot of people who are knee deep in the Washington swamp who are not telling you the truth about serious allegations out there that Epstein may have had video and audio of people out there doing things they shouldn't have been doing. And you should be asking yourself the question, how is it that all these people, A director, the Obama fixer, Bill Clinton, all intersected paths with Jeffrey Epstein? Jeffrey Epstein isn't with us anymore, and nobody seems to want to talk about it. Outside of a few entrepreneurial media outlets saying, hey, it's a big deal. Kill yourself. Again, you want me to get, I've seen that before.
Bongino supposedly is quitting the FBI because he's the fall guy for this mess.
I only knew that I know doing with you. A bit of a mentor. Dan Bongino is full of heart. He's not alive. And perhaps what's happening
That's the wrong buttons.
is a bit of a PR crisis that's self-inflicted. And here's what I mean by that. The way that this memo was released, the way that all the evidence was released or lack thereof, begs so many more questions than its answers. It seems sloppy, it seems quick, it seems rushed. And according to all available reporting, the MRGO did not want to release it this way, and that's why he's dropping off the job. Because he knows that clips like this exist, he's going to put him in a really tough spot. Really knows some social media, knows this entire ecosystem. Dan doesn't want to be tainted by the release, the notched release of this. We're still for the life of it, can't figure out why it was done in this way. Bongino and Epstein just telling you there's nothing there in the file that indicates anything other than
Check my baby.
Well, the video that we've seen is absolutely inconclusive. But it had no explanation. What's wild is that Dan Bongino in these clips explained more than we ever got in the actual official release of the unsigned document. And I think that's where the absolute frustration comes from. According to reporting, this is what the nightmare is inside of the Trump.
Papa Kilo, I only just started using microwaves at my job. I don't have a microwave of my own. I haven't had a microwave in like 15 years.
You can't run.
But I cannot.
Everything give you transparency and then not give transparency on this one of those premier.
And I don't want to use a microwave, which is why I didn't end up getting anything frozen. It didn't look good. Microwaving it would just make it.
You say shut up and look into it. Don't ask me.
I usually cook microwave meals on the stove.
Right. That's going to really get under the skin of guys like Bongino. Again, that's just all hard.
So charcuterie is
his reputational damage.
Better than
as a successful podcaster, Bongino
dealing with
viewers to push for release of the Epstein files. The main pillar of this show, signed memo released by Blondie. The FBI created a mass tension between Bongino and Cash. Blondie has created a total crisis for the Trump administration, which is now sparking disagreements between White House staff over how to handle the fired. The chaos that she has created. Cheers. Yeah, Bongino drops.
I can't wait to get home. I only have about an hour of driving.
And then explain it to us. Explain it to us like we're children. Elaborate, right?
I wish I could have an energy drink or coffee or something.
Reporting that Bongino was not allowed.
Right?
And then he walked off the job at the FBI over screaming at Blondie, waiting for the released.
Can't have any caffeine.
The dispute erupted Wednesday with the fallout from the administration.
Or very minimal amounts of caffeine.
Determining victims have offenders.
Does root beer have caffeine in it? You answer, I'll see it later.
There's a surveillance video about Epstein's cell with the administration release saying that it was proof no one had entered the room before he killed himself. 10-hour video. Said there was some minutes in it. It wasn't actually proof. It wasn't actually Epstein's cell. It's a matter of fact. It's a matter of actually absent fact.
There's a guy like a quadriplegic, cerebral palsy, someone with cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy. and he was being pushed in his motorized wheelchair by another person. And the other person had like a hat on to block the sun from their eyes and like stuff like that. But the person in the wheelchair was literally like he had his mouth open, you know, and his teeth are in the sunlight. There's no shade on him. He's getting full sun. Like the guy who's pushing the wheelchair had enough sense to put his own eyes in the shade. That poor dude. He can't like move his eyes much. I remember how bad it looked like. They were like stuck in a position.
It did not end on friendly terms. But you know what's angry? The fact that Dan was for releasing more information with the video and had no problem until he got online.
Out in here.
Through a review, an explanation of it. Instead of pro-Bongino source, Dan is not the bad guy here. He shouldn't take the fall. That seems to be the problem. You have a live grenade, it's been pulled, and now everybody's throwing it around, right?
Yay, it's not under my
Catches the
butt.
grenade. Well, I guess we'll see. A lot of people saying a lot of stuff
Get my dog some dog treats.
right now. But what seems to be confirmed is that Dan Bongino has walked off the job. Officials say he's still deputy director of the FBI. Insiders say he's quit. We'll see. Saying not surprising and true. We'll see. This was our biggest fear realized. We worried there'd be a contagion here, that people wouldn't want to be associated with such a botched, they don't understand how big this issue is to the base, and you don't want to do irreparable damage with the base.
They already have with the whole
So
Israel
we've been
thing.
warning about this. We've been screaming from the rooftops, trying to give constructive criticism. Appoint a special counsel, release all the evidence that you possibly can, apologize, and do a 180. That's my take. Okay?
And then start making arrests. I don't like this guy, Benny. He's a Trump brown noser, if there ever was one. Fucking total brown noser.
So guess what? Google co-founder Sergey Brin calls UN transparently anti-Semite
Oh, I'm already past
after
it.
report on tech firms and Gaza. So the UN
Sorry,
did a
Orly.
report, and his comments on an internal company forum. So he made those comments on an internal. They came in response to a United Nations report alleging that Google profited from Israel's genocide. So the UN does an accurate report that tech firms are profiting off of off of Israel currently committing a genocide. And so the guy, the co-founder of Google, then says, well, UN's anti-Semitic. And well, it looks like that word still means something, I guess, but but I'm not saying you can't accuse everyone of being anti-Semitic every time you're caught doing hideous crimes. I'm just saying that I don't think it's going to work as well as you think it is.
It won't, Jimmy. I just put on my tech mullet because all these guys have mullets.
Uh-huh.
My Bezos hat and my tech mullet for this one. An important story.
So they are overusing the anti-Semitic accusation. They haven't just jumped the shark with the anti-Semitic accusation. They have jumped into the tank and are humping the shark.
Yes, that's good.
Because as we know,
the shark on this one.
the Zionist perversions know no bounds. We know that. So in summary, an artificial intelligence device is going to gain a conscience before Zionists. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I think Grok went full Kanye.
So what happened is there's a UN report named corporations that the organization's special rapporteur Albanese says should be held accountable for Israel's military action in Gaza. So the people supplying them, not only the United States supplying them the bombs and the bullets and the missiles to kill people, but the tech firms that are helping them with the tech. It claims American tech giants have capitalized on a lucrative opportunity created by its military's expanding need for computer computing services and cloud storage driven by the copious data generated by Israel's control of Gaza. The report highlights a $1.2 billion cloud computing contract that Israel awarded to Google and Amazon in 2021 called Project Nimbus, claiming that they stepped in with critical cloud and AI infrastructure after Israel's internal military cloud overloaded in the wake of the Hamas attack.
Well, wait, so you know what that means? That means because, well, I'm just going to say it my opinion. Because it was an inside job, they had to farm out the different clouds so it couldn't be discovered.
I bet you're right.
Just because I got my wallet on.
I bet you're right. The UN support was authored by its special rapporteur on the occupied Palestine territories, Italian legal scholar Francesca Albanese. The U.S. representative to the UN has asked her to be removed, accusing her of anti-Semitism and bias against Israel. So that's what you get. And that's what the United States. And by the way, I have another story.
Oh, you drove right over it, bud.
Trump is now sanctioned that person. Trump is personally sanctioning Francesca Albanese, the Italian scholar who's the rapporteur on Gaza, Israel, for the UN. So that's the kind of like there's the specialist in charge.
Yeah, wow, that's great.
All right, y'all.
So remember we thought
On a skedaddle.
the liberals thought Russia was running Trump, but actually it was Israel.
It's Israel. Google has sought to
Heading
publicly
out of
distance itself
reception.
from Israel's national security.
Love you.